Hello, everyone. Today is October 16th, 2015, and welcome to the Tattered Chest, Episode 0. My name is Lilith, and my co-host here is Neekka.
Hey Lilith! Hey everybody!
We are a World of Warcraft podcast just for you. Tips, tricks, and how-tos for beginning new players, and for everyone else who loves this game. I'm excited. This is our first episode.
Me too. I'm a little nervous though, but I'm so glad we're doing this.
Me too. How about if we start things off by talking a little bit about ourselves and how we got into the game?
Sounds good. Do you want to go first?
Sure. So, my name is Lilith, and I got into World of Warcraft in 2007, which means I started playing during the expansion, The Burning Crusade. Someone I knew started playing it, so I decided that while I was waiting for college to start up, I'd give it a shot. I didn't realize it was going to take up so much of my time because I was definitely addicted. I've been playing every expansion since then. Some more than others, so I've had some breaks in there, but gotta take a break every now and again. I've been a pretty loyal raider through most of the expansions and really have enjoyed getting into that. Wasn't a part of any super amazing groups or anything, but it was still fun and I looked forward to raiding a couple of times a week that I did. I've also concentrated solely on PvP, in at least one of the expansions since then. Raided Battlegrounds were a lot of fun, and enjoyed doing arenas with 5v5s being my favorite. I've met a lot of people along the way, and some have become real-life friends now, and I married one of them.
Ooh.
My main character is a restoration shaman with elemental as my second specialization of choice, and I just really love how much there is to do in game. Though my weakness has to be achievements. I love my achievements. Doesn't matter what game I play, I always have to get them. Games are my love, and I play them every day.
Awesome! So hi, my name is Neekka, and I guess I'd consider myself a lifelong casual gamer. I've been playing video games since we had an Atari 2600, but I have taken lots of breaks here and there. I don't necessarily play every day, but I play as often as I can because I really love video games. Just sometimes gotta do some things outside of the game. So yeah, I started playing World of Warcraft in December. So yeah, just this last December, about a month after Warlords came out, which makes me the noob of this duo, and I am a big noob. And so since Lilith has been playing for a long time, with the new expansion, I was hearing about it more often, and she was talking about raiding and raids and loot and all this stuff, and it seemed to be coming up more and more often, and I had no idea what a raid was or what any of that really was. But I was really curious with how one game could hold so many people's attention for so long.
Yeah.
And I kind of got the feeling that people didn't just pick up this game. If you were playing it, it was because you had started a long time ago. And I was kind of thinking maybe the game was too far into itself and there wasn't a place for new players. But then in a way, I kind of saw it as a challenge because no one's going to tell me that I can't play.
Right?
So I had a week off of vacation from work and I downloaded the free trial because I wanted to see if I could even play it on my laptop because it was getting to be 4 or 5 years old. So I wasn't sure if my graphics card would be able to handle it. And then B, I wasn't even sure if I would really like it for sure because I'd never really played a game like WoW before. So played it on my laptop. I had to put it on the lowest setting because my graphics card was kind of blah. And I was totally hooked. Oh my gosh, totally addicted. And so we're in Wisconsin, and winter is long and cold and can be kind of depressing. But honestly, coming home from work and completing quests and earning achievements was so awesome for combating the seasonal blues, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Really diving into WoW really made winter fly by. It totally did. And it gave me something to look forward to, even though it was icky outside and stuff.
For sure.
So yeah, anyway, I knew pretty much nothing about the game at all. And so I just kind of started playing and poking around and figured out a few things. But luckily Lilith's been around to answer questions. Because sometimes you just don't know what you don't know. I have a little bit of a noob confession to start out. I don't know how long it might have been before I went to Stormwind. So I play Alliance, and I didn't know what Stormwind was. And Lilith, if you hadn't taken me there, I don't know when, if I would have gone there. I don't know. What level was I when you took me there? Like 15 maybe?
Yeah, I think it was like 15. I was like, you haven't been to Stormwind yet? Let me show you.
Like, I think I had a quest to go there earlier, but I didn't know it was a big deal or what it was, so I just kind of ignored that quest line and went on to do other things. So,
Yeah, I can definitely understand that. You're not the only one that's done that.
so yeah, I started out, I tried both the priest and hunter, and I found out pretty quickly that I like melee. So, my main character is a retribution paladin, and I really, really like playing that kind of a character. So, and yeah, I'm just continuously amazed and floored how much there is to do in the game. Like, I've been taking my time looking around the world, playing mostly solo content, and I finally almost have my first tune up to max level 100. I think I'm at like 97 right now. Yeah, I should be a little further, but I spent a few hours trying to do pet battling. So I need to stop. I don't need to stop, but I think I'm going to stop and try and keep going. But yeah.
What would you say has been the most frustrating thing about being a new player now that, WoW is, 10 years old now?
Oh, yeah. I think the most frustrating thing is that it feels like even with all the content out there, because there's so much.
Mhm.
I feel like it was hard to find new content about being a new player now, like the super beginning basics, like, hey, you should go to Stormwind, or even like where your spells are and your talents and stuff like that. Like,
Okay, yeah.
let's deal with bags, like, yeah, all these things. So yeah, there's a lot of great information out there and a lot of good written information, and stuff. But I found that while it's all been helpful on some level, a lot of it is outdated, or it just really doesn't have the super basic info that I needed.
Okay.
But thankfully, you've been awesome at answering my questions. But you're not with me all the time. I can't necessarily text you at 1 in the morning.
No, you might get hurt if you do that. It is annoying and frustrating when you can't figure something out. And if you ask chat, you're not always going to get a straight up answer that's helpful. I mean, you ask a question and there's some servers and sometimes you'll get a nice person that'll actually answer you with the right answer and not be a jerk about it. But a lot of times people make fun of people for being noobs, and it's sad actually.
Yeah, it's annoying, and it's frustrating because it makes you hesitant to even ask anything ever again, or wonder. Like, there are a couple times that I'm like, oh, should I just quit before I get too far in, because I don't know if I'm fitting in or if I'll ever be good enough. Um, I think some of those doubts in my mind have been the reason that I've mostly kind of kept to myself in game. Like, I've been having an awesome time leveling and everything, but I've been kind of shy about getting into some of the group content and stuff. So yeah, so besides like being hesitant to ask questions and then finding outdated content, it's just there's so much to sort through to read to figure out and then to figure out if it's good information or not. And just with life and with wanting to play the game, I don't have a ton of time to do that, which kind of seems weird maybe, but I do have a lot of time to listen, though, and I love listening to WoW podcasts. That's kind of been my thing ever since I started playing WoW. I've downloaded like just a bunch of WoW podcasts, and yeah, it's been great information.
Yeah, you've definitely listened to a lot more WoW podcasts than I have. I mean, I like listening to podcasts, but most of them are just about gaming in general and not focused on WoW. Like I like listening to the Co-optional podcast and Drop Frames, and I spend a lot of time watching YouTube videos. And most of the guys that I watch started their careers by playing WoW. They started in Cataclysm. So,
Very cool.
yeah, but neither of them play WoW anymore, so I don't really get to watch WoW content on their pages.
You know, from the beginning of when I started playing WoW, with all the podcasts I listen to, they've got all this awesome information, but it's like kind of under the assumption that you already know what's going on, kind of.
Okay.
And so I kind of wish that there was something that, I don't know, would talk about the basic how-tos. Like, I love all the information that I get to listen to, and it's helped so much, but I don't know, I guess I felt like maybe there was a gap to fill for something for actual new players.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. So we both thought, hey, since she feels like there's something missing, then perhaps others will too, and maybe we should do a podcast. So here we are.
Woo! Right? Like, if I'm a new player and the millions of people playing this game, there has to be other new players out there, even though it feels kind of like I'm a lonely noob. But there has to be other new people out there. So, yeah, here we are. Newbie with fresh eyes and the experienced player. So, yeah. So I don't know. I'm sure some of you are probably thinking like, okay, you learn about playing the game by playing the game over time. And that's so true. But if you're new coming into this huge game, it's so overwhelming sometimes. And yeah, if you don't even know what you don't know, you could be missing out on fun part of the game.
But we're not just here just for the noobs. If you're an experienced player tuning in, we're hoping that maybe you'll learn something new.
Absolutely.
Be reminded of something you forgot you wanted to do in game, or help rekindle the feelings you had when you first started playing this. I know when I started helping Neakka out, it kind of reinvigorated my love for the game, and I started playing more and more since then.
Aww. You're welcome. So, okay, I'm a noob, haha. And I hate to admit this, but when I first started playing, like, I had heard WoW referred to as an MMORPG, but I did not know what that meant.
I'm not surprised, since you're more of a casual gamer. But MMORPG stands for Massively Multiplayer Online Role-Playing Game. Blah, that's a mouthful. Um, so basically, you get to play online and share the world with other people. So not a static world, but actually evolving and changing.
And I think that is so cool. Like you're running around doing stuff, and other people are running around doing stuff too, and it's just cool. And then you can meet up with your real life friends in game, or if you don't know any of your real life friends in game, you meet other people in the game, and sometimes you play with them, and just pretty cool.
Yeah, that's so true. It is exciting. You can meet so many new people, and like I said, I've met a lot of people throughout the years, and I still talk to a lot of them. And like I said, I married one, and we still play WoW every once in a while together. And so, moving forward, each episode we're going to be trying to have a different topic about something in the game, and we'll go into detail about it, giving you information, any kind of tips or tricks that we've found, and then fun things to do.
Absolutely. And we're also going to share funny noob stories from us and from you. So if you would like to ask a question or share a funny noob story in our Noob Confessions segment, send us an email at thetatteredchest@gmail.com.
You can also follow us on Facebook at The Tattered Chest and Twitter at Tattered Chest. Please subscribe to this channel and watch for our upcoming episodes. You can also follow me and my random gameplay on my YouTube channel, Lilith Alu. That's Lillithalu, all one word. And Neakka, where can people find you?
You can follow my random gameplay on my YouTube channel, Neakka Wow. That's Neakka space WOW.
Thanks again for listening to Tattered Chest, and see you next time.
Bye-bye!
Bye!